Hey, what's going on, Team Scorpio? This is Brandon over at On Wild Intuitive. I'm going to do a weekend energy reading for you for the dates of July 12th to the 14th. It's just going to be a quick one. What we're going to do is we're going to take it by each type of Scorpio that's out there. We're going to pull 2 cards for the singles out there. We're going to pull 2 cards for the couples out there. And we're going to pull 2 cards for you in between complicated side piece types out there. So let's get into it. This is going to be for Scorpio for the weekend of July 12th through the 14th. We get some good advice for Scorpio for the weekend of July 12th through the 14th, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Weekend of July 12th through the 14th. Thank you. Giving us a good shuffle right now. I hope you guys are having a good weekend or good Friday so far. Good Friday, bro. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your weekend. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's start out with our single. What are we on, Scorpio? We're going to start with our single Scorpios. Sorry about that. I had a little brain gas there for a second. But the thing that's going to be helping you out this weekend is finding that inner child. If you're a Scorpio out there who's been single for a while, maybe you're choosing to be single, but your life has been kind of doldrum lately. Let's go and find that inner child this weekend. Even if you have to go and find a field in a sundress and hop like this little girl, make sure that you're doing that this weekend, okay, Team Scorp? That way we're finding fun within the mundane. We're able to turn the most quiet room into a vibrant room of happiness and fun. When we have that inner child, the world is just so amazing. It's just so fascinating. Everything is exciting. Let's find that this weekend, okay, Team Scorpio? And that's going to maximize the energies for you this weekend. As I've told the other signs, this is all just advice. You can take it or leave it. It's not doom or gloom if you don't listen to this advice, but hopefully if you do listen to it, it'll help you maximize your weekend and have the most fun or the most productive weekend that you can, okay? Move on, my single Scorpios. This is also going to assist you this weekend, and you guys have a lot of solar energy working. Your solar plexus chakra is going to be key for you this weekend, and that's finding that zeal, that drive. Yes, I love being alive. Use your gut instincts also this weekend. Let's make sure that we're sniffing out any fires that may be trying to burn us. Let's make sure that we're listening for any oddities that kind of take us out of the harmony of our own lives. Let's use those gut instincts to keep us away from trouble this weekend, or maybe use them to go towards trouble this weekend. All right, Scorpios. Like sometimes you want to go towards that rowdiness. Okay, so let's make sure that we're using the gut feeling to the best of our ability. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably not right for you. If something feels so right, then go towards it. All right, let's make sure that we're maximizing with our gut instincts, using our insight to filter the gut instincts. That way we're not making any brash or rush decisions, okay? But yes, start paying attention to those feelings, those gut feelings, excuse me. Whew. When we talk about gut instincts, I got like a little bubble in my chest. All right, up for my married Scorpios out there. You guys are staying solar right now. We're going to watch our choices this weekend. Yes, I don't know if you had this in another reading or not, but you might have had this in your weekly. But the choices, as you can see on this card, this young lady can go either this way or that way, or just stay right where she's at. It's all up to her. She doesn't necessarily have to go one way or the other. She can stay right where she's at and be safe. So let's make sure that we're making the right decisions. It doesn't always have to be black or white. It can be a little bit gray sometimes too. So let's make sure we're using our insight and our gut instincts to make good choices this weekend. Good, healthy choices that not only benefit you, yourself, but also others in your immediate environment. Let's make sure we're doing that for others as well this weekend. That's going to be key to helping everything run smooth and harmoniously. All right? But also and that's for you married ones out there. Make sure you're making choices that are beneficial for you and your whole family. Okay? And bringing out that inner child in you and your whole family. Let's do that this weekend, okay, married Scorpios? Let's be a big ass kid this weekend, okay? We're also going to be using our compassion, okay, married Scorpios? We're going to be making sure we're putting ourselves in our partner's shoes so that we understand all sides of an argument if there is one, or that we're able to show them that we care for them in a way they didn't ask for. Let's pay attention to that as well. We can use our compassion for that to give love where it wasn't expected. So let's make sure we're using our compassion, our heart chakra to the maximum this weekend, okay? My beautiful Scorpions. There's no one like you. I've been waiting my life for you. Oh, sorry. All my Scorpions fans out there, if you're not a Scorpions fan, then you have no idea what I just did, and I'm embarrassed. I'm just kidding. I'm not. So let's move on. We're going to be pulling one for the complicators out there, and what I like to do for you in between, since you're not this way or that, where you're kind of in between, is pull a card from the top and also one from the bottom as well. So this is going to be for you complicated Scorpios out there, and sometimes we want our lives to be complicated, so don't take that the wrong way, me saying that your life is trouble. No, sometimes we want our lives to be complicated. We want to make a choice between this or that, or do nothing. So all my complicators out there, let's make sure that we're using our self-expression this weekend, okay? Scorpions can be harsh, but they can also be very eloquent too when they want to be. Let's make sure that we're doing that this weekend and making sure that we're expressing our best selves. As you can see, this bird has his chest puffed out. Look, I don't know if you can see the rings of the sonic rings coming out, emanating from this bird's mouth, but this bird beak, whatever. This bird is singing a beautiful song. And let's make sure that we're speaking as beautifully as this bird looks like it's singing, all right? That's going to be your best way to communicate, is not being harsh or short with people this weekend. Let's make sure that we almost sound like a poem when we open our mouth this weekend, okay, Team Scorpio? I know that's hard for some of you out there because you love to sing, but if you can find that inner voice and bring it out, you'll do well this weekend, okay, loves? We're also going to watch our personal boundaries this weekend. We're going to make sure that nobody is stepping over that fence that you don't want to, but we're going to also make sure we're not blocking out anybody who needs to come in. So let's make sure that we have appropriate boundaries. As you can see by the wall in this picture, sure, it's there, and it'll block certain things from getting in there. But if you're curious enough or athletic enough, you can walk right over this little gap here. And you can tell by the look on this girl's face, you don't know if she's meant to be there or not. You don't know if she snuck over the wall or if she's over there like, do you see this hole in my wall? Like, you don't know where she's coming from right now. But that's what the beauty of it is. You have boundaries there so that they can be exercised when needed, not so that they can just be there and block everything that can possibly come towards you. Okay? Let's make sure that we're using appropriate personal boundaries so that we can block out what doesn't need to be there, but allow in what needs to be received. All right, my loves? And that's really all I have for you for this weekend. I hope you guys are going to have a safe and productive weekend, and I'll be back soon with your weekly energy reading. So stay safe out there. Have a great weekend, Scorpios, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.